Good morning, everyone. My name is Rabbi Director of Pastoral Care here at Gurwin Jewish Nursing and Rehab. I hope everyone had a wonderful week, enjoying the nice, wonderful summer weather as we continue our virtual Oneg Shabbat series for those who cannot come and make it in person. But we do have Oneg Shabbat every Friday morning, 10:45 in the Rainbow Room. We'll begin our Oneg Shabbat the way we always begin, by singing the song of Shalom Aleichem, welcoming the Shabbat angels into our homes this Friday evening. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShoreis, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShoreis, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu ni l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu ni l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Teizchem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Teizchem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. In this week's Torah portion, Parshat Re'eh, it discusses two very important mitzvot. Firstly, it discusses all the kosher animals, the myriad of kosher animals, the different signs of a kosher animal, which a kosher animal consists of an animal that has split hooves and chews its cud, like a lamb, a cow, and the non-kosher animals list as well, along with the birds and the fish. And it's an interesting list. However, what's interesting to know also as well is that by fish specifically, the Torah does not give the same type of signs it does by other types of animals. By birds also, the signs are not there. It's almost as the Torah has different signs for different types of animals. And the question is why? Why not have universal signs or universal lists? But it seems to go back and forth. Some animals, there's a list of kosher animals. By some animals, there's certain signs that you need. Some animals are kosher based on tradition. Why are there so many differences? Just give a full list of what's kosher and what's not. And what God is showing us with this is the infinite wisdom of God. That sometimes in life we need specific instructions. And some animals are on the list. This is what are kosher, this is what's not. And by some animals, you have to follow tradition, which depends on the tradition of our forefathers and what they learned from their parents and from their teachers. And some animals, you have to use our intuition about whether or not they have the signs and not the signs, and do some of our own research as well. And this shows the many avenues we have in the world we live in. We could serve God intellectually, we could serve God emotionally, we could serve God with our minds, with our bodies, with our souls. All of these different ways to serve God are represented by the different ways God tells about kosher animals. There's not one way, there's not one answer or one mold that fits everyone. There's not one box everyone has to fit in. Everyone has to do how they feel an ability to connect to God. We'll now continue with the singing of Lechadodi, the song we sing Friday night, written by the great Rabbi of Shlomo Alkabetz in the late 1400s. Lechadodi lekras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela lechadodi lekras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela Shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad Hishmiyanu kel hamyuchad Hashem echad Ushma ho'yachad L'shemo seferes v'l'sila Chadodi l'kras kala Nehi Shabbos nekabela L'kras Shabbos l'chuvin elcha Ki hi mikor haberacha Meirosh mikedem nisucha Sov ma'aseh b'machshavot chila Lechadodi l'kras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Mikdash melech Ir melucha Kumitzi mitoch ha'afecha Rav lach sheves b'yemekabacha V'hu yachamol Alayichem la'lechadodi l'kras kala Nei Shabbos nekabela Hisnari me'afar kumi Livshi bigdei sefartei chami Al yad ben yishai beis halachmi Karva el nafshi giyahala Lechadodi l'kras kala Nehi Shabbos nekabela Hisahoreri Kiva horechu miyori Uri shir daberi Gevod Hashem alayich nigla Lechadodi l'kras kala Nei Shabbos nekabela V'hayulim shisa shahosayich V'rachaku kameh v'halayich Yasis alayich elokayich Kim sozcha sanal kala Lechadodi l'kras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Yamin u'smal Tifrotzi v'yez Hashem daritzi Al yad ben yishai beis halachmi Karva el nafshi giyala lecha Dodi l'kras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Bawi b'shalom Atares ba'ala Gamberina ovitzahala Tochem uneyam segula Bawi kala Lechadodi l'kras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela. This week in the prayer services, we bless the next month. As we spoke about the month of Av, which means father, we finally lead into the final month of the year, the month of Elul. Elul, which begins next week, is a month that leads up to the high holidays of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. I will discuss as we get closer Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur and their significance. But the month of Elul, which is the final month, is an acronym. The letters Aleph, Lamed, Vav, and Lamed, which spell the word Elul, stand for the phrase Ani Ledodi V'Dodi Li, which means I am to God and God is to me. And the question is, why is this phrase specifically chosen for the final month of the year? And the reason it's given is beautiful. Over the course of the year, sometimes we do actions and we don't have God on our mind all the times. And sometimes we have Him on our mind, sometimes we don't. But at the end of the day, there's just one thing we say to God. As the year starts to close out, we say, listen, maybe I've done good things in the year, maybe I haven't. But at the end of the day, there's one message. I am to you, and you are to me. If a person goes and makes that declaration at the end of the year, saying to God, we could focus on the past and all the things I've done, maybe right or maybe wrong, but those things are not important. The important thing is a message behind all of these things which I've done. And as long as they have the message of Ani Ledodi, I am to you, V'Dodi Li, and you, my beloved, are back to me, and God sees that we're committed to Him and having a new year, having a good approach in our life, having a strong future with our relationship with God, as long as we show that to Him, God will grant us a sweet and happy new year. We're now finished with the singing of Adon Olam. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'Terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Li'es Nasa B'Chevso Kol Azai Mehelech Shemo Nikra V'Yacharei Kechlos HaKol Levahado Yimloch Nora V'Haya V'Hoveh V'Yiyeh B'Sifara V'Hu Echad V'Yein Sheni Hamshilo Lehachvira V'Li Reishis V'Li Sachlis V'Lo Ha'od V'Hamizra V'Hu Keli V'Chai Goali V'Tzor Chevli V'Yes Nasa V'Hu Nisi Umanosli Minas Kosi B'Yom Ekra B'Yahado Avkid Ruchi V'Yes Ishan V'Yahira V'Yem Ruchi G'V'Yasi Ado Shemli V'Lo V'Ira. And have a happy and healthy week, a great weekend, a great Shabbat. We'll see everybody next week.